Okay, good evening. Welcome to the York City Historical Architectural Review Board. We'll have a call to order and a roll call. Mr. Kunkel.
Present.
Mr. Skian.
Here.
Zumbrin present. Schurmeyer absent. McLean Gross absent. Buffington absent. Gifford is absent. Ms. Hinsel.
Here.
Present. We have a motion to consider the meeting of the minutes from September 26th.
So moved. Seconded.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor of the motion say aye.
Aye.
Motion's approved. Is there unfinished business from the last meeting that I was not at?
I'm aware of.
If not, we'll go to our first case, which is 382 West King Street.
That's actually our only case. I just put the staff review in there, but just so you guys can have it, but 382 is the only case.
Well, that would be me.
We discussed that.
Yeah.
You're with 382.
Yep, on behalf of Elite Property Management,
Okay.
the owner, Seth Grubb.
So just want to walk us through what it is you're proposing. I guess this is the same property that Greg Hagens came and talked to us about with, had some loose ends, and, or is this a different property? Somebody remind me.
This is the property of Penn and West King.
Yeah, we did a rental inspection here a few weeks back, and it was requested that we do a lot of exterior scraping and painting, and there's a lot of damaged wood as well around the property that needs to be taken care of. So we have put together an estimate and secured a contractor willing to take the project on. We intend to repair damaged exterior wood surfaces, which includes doors, windows, porch railings, and fascia. Properly scrape and paint all peeling wood surfaces. There are some areas where the wood is completely rotted out, or where it needs to be attached back to the building. We don't intend to change any of the hand-carved specifics of the building. We just want to get it back in a good-looking condition past the rental inspection. So.
You know, in this picture,
Yes, I have that here.
what
So,
the very outside of it is that pieces of metal going around.
yeah, so at the moment, it looks like there was metal flashing that was at one point installed. And it's okay. It needs to be cleaned up, so we intend to probably power wash that. But
Then the soffit next to it.
Yeah.
How are you going to do that?
So it's plywood now, but I would want something a little more weather safe, pressure treated, some type of material that way to go ahead and just cut it to form. I requested that the contractor who's going to do the work be here with me to kind of explain what he intended to do, but he was unable to make it, so I'm here. But I would tell him, find a pressure treated material and spray it white, just like it is. Keep everything as close to natural.
And whatever caused that damage, that was the roof?
Yeah. So,
And that's taken care of?
well, included in this before he is to do that part of repairing the wood is a roof inspection for the entire building. That wasn't part of the rental inspection, but we requested it obviously because it's water damage in nature. So it is most likely a roof issue. And when he gets up there, he will first address that.
It'll probably be, that soffit will probably be pieces.
Yeah. I think they'll have to cut it out a couple of different shapes and formats.
Right.
Careful about
You
it.
could also use, PVC. It could,
Yeah. We had secured a couple of pieces of pressure treated plank like board
Right.
that we could cut out. And I think we would use that more than likely. Then there's just the issue of, all the upper windows and the fascia boards where the paint is clearly just not there. Big sections of it in the centers and all the windows on this would be the right side of the building. It's on the corner. So this is on the side that faces Penn Street right there.
Penn Street.
So yeah, it will scrape and paint all of that.
No plans to wrap the windowsills?
Yeah, and so it calls for, if any of them were deteriorating, I told him instead of wrapping them in metal, because we're trying to keep the original look of it, just to use wood putty or Bondo to the best of visibility and restore the wood that's already there, and then go ahead and put over the
Yeah, 'cause
treatment. And then,
no wrapping.
yeah, no. I don't even know how they got the metal that's there put on, to be honest, if that went through any type of clearance, but that was before me.
Okay, so similar materials. By the time your restoration's done, it's essentially gonna look the same.
Yeah, we don't want to change anything. It's actually the location of our initial office. So it means a lot to the owners that we restore it and keep it beautiful and like the way they remember it. So they're going a little extra above and beyond to make sure that we're keeping it looking natural.
And what business is this?
Elite Property Management, right down here on George Street, 224 North George.
I've watched this building for 40 years. Sometimes it's been beautiful, sometimes it looks awful.
Yeah,
You know?
it's getting back to that sad state.
It's good bones.
Right.
So,
Yeah, but the project street address is 382 West King.
Yeah.
Right. Although you just said George Street.
Oh, that's where our office is. The other
Your office is.
That was their first office. Now we have a new one, which is much bigger.
Okay.
But yeah, since it was their like flagstone building when they started out.
Yeah, this is like an important building.
Yeah. It's important to the city and important to our owners. So we definitely want to make sure we do the right thing.
Guy that lived there owned, I mean, way back.
Yeah.
The guy who lived there was a big business owner.
It's one of the most unique rounded windows that I see around the city. And so I'm really hoping we can just get back to that and help it pop like it used to.
I'll make a motion, we accept the proposal as submitted.
Second,
It's been moved and seconded to accept the application as presented. Or is there any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, say aye.
aye.
Aye. Motion is approved. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Make it look great.
I will do my absolute best. So,
Are you gonna be working from a cherry picker?
well, he's got a lot of scaffolding.
Oh, well, scaffolding's okay too.
Yeah, he wanted to get a lift, and he was like, no, I got it already.
When I see people doing this kind of work with an extension ladder, I just think, no way they're taking their time.
We picked a great guy, one of our top contractors. Do we need to wait any period of time to get started? I was hoping.
So, yeah, so that, it's gonna have to go, to the city council, and hopefully because I'll do it with Diana tonight, should be on the 15th. October 15th, send up to city council, and then, question. If they put it, if they really put it on consent agenda, once that happens, then, and then from that point on, I will give, once the resolution is given to me, then I give it to Charlie, and she'll let you know when, then you can put it in do your study. Okay?
All right, sounds good. I will be back for that.
See?
Thank you.
Anything else?
Yes, one other thing, just want to finish my note here.
I have something, don't forget that the next meeting, you're gonna have to park somewhere else, because there'll be trunk or treat night out there. Right. So, don't be able to park.
Terry Janescu reached out to the State Historic Art, State Museum Commission, and wanted to basically find if there was a possibility of getting money once again to hire a consultant. And there is, the city had say, his job is to advise commissions, and he used to be the city of Harrisburg's officer, and I guess they've always had a pretty thorough process in the city of Harrisburg with any properties within their district. So the goal would be for him to be invited to meet with the council and the mayor after meeting with us sometime in January to review what might be a path towards funding and then what might be a path towards a consultant. The current,
What's the name of the place that you reached out to? I'm sorry.
the Pennsylvania Historic Museum Commission,
Pennsylvania.
PHMC.
the current thinking according to Terry is that there's simply going to be a promotion from within the city staff to become the lead officer. And that's less than optimal. That's less than optimal. And the option that Terry's going to try to propose is to reach out to area architectural firms to see whether they probably a total of 5 or 6 days worth of work a month. So it shouldn't be a bank breaker. The city, Terry said, pays $432,000 a year to mail out fixed price water bills. So we're talking about maybe a budget of 50,000 max, and I'm hoping that,
I can't believe it'd be that much.
well,
We're talking for somebody to show up at 2 meetings a month
it's to do the research.
and field, answer telephone calls from applicants and answer applicants' questions, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe 5 days a week, but an architect probably makes $65, $70 an hour. Or more. A young architect right out of school with a background in studying history and architecture. You know, somebody, it's really somebody who has an interest in doing the research and writing it up competently. So,
Where we used to see it.
what we used to see.
It's a circa 1880s,
Yeah.
Romanesque, da-da-da-da-da.
Right, and it's been discovered on such and such a city plat from 1832, and it was present again unmodified in a plat from 1878. And, you know, we've had that nice march down the line proving the integrity of the structure.
And it was then heavily modified in the 1960s.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
so we have an intelligent
Yeah.
way of looking at it.
Right. I mean, we're lucky that we have the board that we have. I think we've got architects, people who have been around buildings a long time. And if we didn't, you know, if things changed in 5 years, what would be the possibility of maintaining the city's current relatively good set of structures?
So I knew I knew about this because she was gonna come to the next meeting, but since you're already bringing it up, that's fine. I mean, if she's gonna come, she's gonna come anyway, but I already knew about what she was planning on doing, and then we have a meeting, internal meeting with the city council, and so from what I understand from her, it's to, just for what you said, for consultant, and also, I guess, administration. So, for, I guess.
Yeah,
mean, a consultant can do a lot of the administrative work, and then the only thing that has to happen is the proper filing. I think there used to be a pretty robust planning department within the city. 30 years ago, there were, I think, 7 planners, and one of them was a historian, and so he was the maintainer of all records that the city had in their possession at the time. And I doubt that we could find many records today, because we moved offices. Well, I don't have anything else for you. Does anyone else? Thank you for participating and coming out, and we'll stand adjourned.